But no, people, 48 hours, this pool went from this now it looks like this. Howdy, Hillbilly Nation. This is American Hillbilly, and it is springtime. Yes, it is. So we're going to talk about swimming pools. Anyway, yeah, the reason you know it's springtime, look at Ames, my wife Ames, look at her flower bed here. Man, the tiger lilies, the roses. Man, look at all this pretty stuff. Yeah, woohoo! It's springtime and I love it. Yeah. We still gotta put mulch down and all that stuff, but with the creeping flock on the rocks. I love rocks. I'm a rock hound. Anybody else rock hounds? Yeah. Well, anyway, that's not what I'm shooting the video for today. But anyway, today we're going to be talking about if you would like to have a swimming pool, you know, just above ground swimming pool or whatever, kind of what goes along with it, you know, because they're a lot of work. Yes, they are. And so we got the little one here. We bought this probably 7 years ago. The grandkids are little, and plus, I mean, trust me, it's not that big, but man, it's plenty big enough to cool off and have fun in. Well, as you can see that she's looking pretty rough after the winter time. So I drained this down for the winter to where the seat poles are, where the pump goes and stuff, and that way the weight of the water keeps it from blowing away or having any troubles. But then this time of year, we got to clean out all the leaves and all that stuff, drain the water on down, and get the pumps and everything hooked up. And I know you're taking yourself, dang, Hillbilly, I wouldn't swim in that. That looks terrible. It does. But trust me, once we throw in the proper chemicals and all that stuff, this thing will be nice and blue and just wonderful to swim in. But first of all, like in the fall, before it start getting cold, you know, you have to unhook your sand filter pump and all that stuff, drain it, get all the water out of it, throw it in the garage or something. See, I just went and got this all out of the garage, and so we're going to be hooking it all up today. And I know it's a lot of work, guys. I mean, I think I have to check the chemicals on it, you know, keep it cleaned out, you know, at least once a week, you know, for it to stay nice and pretty, you know, sky blue. But it's worth it. But if you're thinking about getting a swimming pool, I just want to let you know about some of the work that's going to be involved in it, you know, and that's the purpose for this video here. And this little pool here, we actually got it like on Walmart.com like in January or something. It's on sale. I mean, doggone, I think it's like 150 bucks on sale or something. And it did come with like a little pump, a little filter pump, but I wasn't happy with that. So I got back online, found the sand filter pump and filter and all that stuff, which I did have to like upgrade to these bigger hoses and all that, but still, I'd say with everything, probably 300 or 400 bucks in that thing. And this is, I'm pretty sure, the 8th year that we've been able to use this. No leaks, no problems, nothing. But we did put down proper gravel, leveled it out perfect. We put down like 2 tarps doubled over, so you can see on the bottom there, so we don't get any like little gravels or nothing poking up against the liner or nothing, you know. And so it's worked out great. I mean, you know, the grandkids, they're little, it's perfect for them. Like I said, us adults could get in there and sit down and you could float around. I mean, you know, it's better than nothing. It's better than swimming in a horse trough or something, you know. Which done that before too. Also just swam in a pond. Yeah. I see you out there, yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Just, when it's hot and the only thing around is the old pond, you go jump in the pond. But we will be talking about the Hillbilly pool too. I'll take you down here and show you a picture of it. Just about tripped and fell down there. So this one, we put it on the hillside and excavated all of it out. I got a video on here when we was doing it. I was calling it the Hillbilly pool. It's quite a bit bigger, deeper and all that. We're still not finished with it. The price of lumber went so high last year that we just figured we'd wait till the prices come down some, and they come down some but not that much. So we're deciding, don't know if we're gonna finish putting the decking all around it this year, but it is usable and we have a lot of fun with it. Now I gotta do the same thing to this one. We left water in it. We gotta clean out the leaves and everything. Don't worry, it will be nice when we get through with it. And see, we'll be having deck go all around the edges and everything around both sides. The back we're going to leave open because that's where the pump and everything's going is sets and everything. But anyhow, we will get that all cleaned out, and I mean, maybe we'll put deck around it this year. Walk back up here to the little pool. Now, you guys would say, well, Hillbilly, if you got a big pool down there, why in the world are you still messing this little pool? Well, it's kind of like this. We got this for us to enjoy some time with the grandkids. They were little. Well, the older grandkids, yeah, they're growing up now. You know, they're like 8, 9, you know, stuff like that. So we decided to put in the bigger pool that us adults and the bigger grandkids have fun in. But we got 6 grandkids. Yeah, 6. And so we still have little ones that's just like a year or so old. So we decided we're just going to keep the little pool until they get big enough, because trust me, the little ones, they have so much fun in this little pool. They can touch the bottom. They just feel more secure. They practice swimming, you know, with their life jackets or whatever on, and they feel way more secure. And so, you know, we're just going to keep it, you know, as long as it holds together and everything. And you know, until the grandkids get big enough or we stop having grandkids. But it don't look like it's going to be for a while, because my youngest daughter and her husband, she's pregnant. Yeah, bring on number 7. Yeah, man, let's just take all the grandkids we can get, because if you're not a grandparent, I mean, it's just something that is just amazing, you know. It really is. And you know, such a blessing. I mean, the kids are great too, but you know, trust me, once your kids get being the teenagers, you know, and stuff like that, you know, you're kind of ready for them to move out. But not the grandkids. I mean, they're just like either double love there. Yeah, I mean, not that you didn't love your kids, but the grandkids are just that much more special, it seems like. And yes, I'm just 53, and I do have 6 grandkids, but hey, I'm a proud grandpa. Pawpaw is what they call me. Yep, I'm Pawpaw. So anyway, we'll start getting this pump hooked onto this and everything, and I'll show you some filming through here, and hopefully this will help some of you out that's thinking about getting a pool and you just ain't made up your mind yet, or what size to get and everything like that. Because this channel here, I mean, it's about hillbilly life, about having fun, you know, just everyday stuff, you know. It's kind of like a vlog, but you know, I don't vlog every day or nothing, but shucks, maybe one of these days we will, who knows. So anyway, glad you come on here, and if you like this stuff, if you don't mind, hit subscribe. It don't cost you nothing, and hit that like button if you like it. And if you want to see, like, the next time we post a video, for it to give you an alert, click on that little bell there and it'll let you know when we post a new video. And so anyway, that's just, you know, part of it. And plus it helps support me, you know, for the camera equipment and, you know, editing software and stuff like that, you know, it helps. But anyway, let's get to it, Hillbilly Nation. Okay, folks, we got the hoses hooked up to the pump and everything. Here, I'll show you. So we got all the hoses hooked up to the pump and the sand filter. So if I go any farther and put any water in here, I want to click this pump on and make sure that she's going to run. Oh yeah. Alrighty. Well, it runs, so we're going to fill her up with some water. Sorry about the neighbors are mowing, so sorry about that. And it is a little windy out here, but not too bad. So I hope you can hear me okay. Alright. We got some water going here. I say I did this. I put the garden hose in there. And I got this real heavy piece of old wire just holding that on there. Otherwise your garden hose is going to flip and flop around there. And a little chair there to keep it up. Okay. We got most all the leaves out of here and everything. Now that is some just like moss, or not moss, but the things from this big old oak tree. They have like these little tassels on them. Of course, they fall in here. So while this thing's filling up, I'm gonna get the rest of the leaves and try to get all that out. And there's our inlet over here. Let's get around here better. I can show you a little better picture. Okay, here we go. This is our inlet right here. Water run into it to go through the pump, the filter, and back out. So that's how she works. We're gonna let her fill up and we'll work on her from there, and you'll be surprised how good this thing will look. All right, folks, we got the pool the rest of the way filled up here, and we got the rest of the leaves and all that stuff out of it that we can get out. So anyway, now we're going to add some of this. This is 4-in-1. This is what I like to use. It seems like it's got a little extra everything in it and just helps the pool get cleaner, faster. And starting off, we're probably going to dump at least 2 of those bags in. I think they're about a pound a piece. But as you can see here, we got her filled up. So we'll turn this thing on here in a minute, let that thing do its job, and let those little baggies do their job, and we'll see how it looks after a bit. All right, everybody, this is the next day. It's approximately about 26 hours later from yesterday when we started on the pool, and you seen how green and yucky it was. Well, I'm going to show you here how it looks now. See, looky there. It's getting there. Now what I've done is, let me get in this little thing here. So this 4-in-1 shock right here, They're 1 pound. I put about 3 just in this small pool already. And then of course you want to get a deal to test your test strips, especially before you ever get in one. You know, don't let your kids or somebody in one till you check that, because you don't want the chlorine level too high. And so anyway, what I did is I run this thing, this pump here, it has settings. I run it for 2 hours, and then I shut it off, and I'll show you here. I'll get this off here. So I'm gonna do a backwash, and if you have a pool, you need to do this regularly. I do it just about every day. So you flip it on backwash, flip the pool back on. Let's shoot out all the dirty water in there. See, look at that. That's that sand filter. It's doing its job. So everything that's in there, it filtered down through this hose, through the pump, and into that sand filter. So now we're washing back all the nasty stuff that's in there. So that's getting clear. Then I'm gonna flip it over here to rinse, and it'll kind of clean it out a little bit more. All right, there we go. Now we'll flip it back on filter. Put this discharge cap back on here. And you can't get a hose to hook on this discharge thing here too if you want, but the way we got everything here, it's fine just running out there. It ain't hurting nothing. So anyway, I will show you guys. I did put some, flip this pump back on here. I got some chlorine in the little floaty thing over there floating around. And I did put a little bit of clarifier in here to help clear out this water. So anyway, we'll check back here tomorrow. I bet by tomorrow it'll be looking pretty good. Yeah, it'll be looking good enough that we'll clean whatever else is in there. There ain't much left in there to clean out, but in just no time it's going to be just crystal blue, looking good. And so, you know, the whole point of this is just showing people, if you want to buy a pool, kind of the work that goes into it, you know, because it's not just you set it up and just forget about it. You know, I wish it worked that way, but it don't, you know. And so anyway, I put in probably a good 30 minutes a day, hour at the most, and then you can skip a day or two every now and then, just cleaning like some bugs out, checking the chlorine levels and all that stuff, back washing the pump. But man, talking about fun, man, it's windy here. Anyway, I mean, we live around a beautiful lake, Table Rock Lake. We got beautiful streams and creeks and rivers, and they're all fun to swim in and to boat in and all that stuff. But we have a tourist industry around here, and so it gets really busy in the summertime. So sometimes you go down there to the boat dock or, you know, swimming hole, and you know, there's a lot of people in there. And so if you just want to spend time with your family, you know, your grandkids or whatever, just you and your honey, you know, it's nice having a pool around, you know. It is. Plus then you can just barbecue right here and, you know, and just enjoy the day. It actually saves money, I believe, you know. So like I said, we got probably 400 bucks in this little one right here. Now the big one, Hillbilly pool, that's a different story. It costs quite a bit of money to do it. But, you know, this thing, it's worked for, this is going on the 8th year, you know. And man, 400 bucks a family fund for 8 years. I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, what is that, 50 bucks a year? Now, you do have to add on to your chemicals, you know, your chlorine and your clarifier and some of that stuff. And stuff went up last year. I mean, it got expensive, you know, about twice the price for those little bags of 4-in-1 shock and all that stuff. But you know, it is what it is. So anyway, we're gonna come back here tomorrow and let you guys see what it looks like. All right, love you. Okay, Hillbilly Nation, it's been 48 hours since we started on this pool, and I'm gonna show you a little something here. See, that's looking pretty doggone good. Now, it is a little cloudy, you can see there. Well, the reason that is because I just filled it up out of our outside water spigot, city water and stuff. So when I check it on the test strips, the alkaline and the pH level and all that stuff's high. And so you can actually get pH up, pH down, stuff like that, you know, to get it off, you know, to the levels you want and need. But I found out that if you just let it go for 3, 4, 5 days or so, that water just kind of balances itself out. But you know, you always want to check it and make sure it's safe for you and your family. You know, just get those test strips and, you know, make sure you check the chlorine levels and all that stuff. And too much chlorine, remember, that's not good. It's not good for your skin or anything, especially if you got little ones, you know. So always keep that checked. And what I do is, like on a Wednesday, Thursday at the latest, I will add my chlorine or whatever I need and give it a few days, you know, that way in the weekend everything's just right and we're ready to swim and have fun. So anyway, I hope you're liking this. I mean, you know, I just wanted to share with some people that thought about maybe getting a swimming pool, or maybe you have your own and having a little troubles. But man, they're a blessing to have. They're a lot of fun, but there is also some work involved too. But no, people, 48 hours, this pool went from this, now it looks like this. So good luck with your pools if you're putting one up. If you already got one, they're sure a lot of fun. We're going to show you the Hillbilly pool, the bigger one we put in too. But first, I did a video of sod in a can. And you can go watch it. I'll try to put it on the end screen here or something you want to watch it. But anyway, we literally, actually I still got the thing sitting over here. So we had bought this Hydro Mousse, and we followed all the directions and everything. And the TV commercial, it showed like, you know, you spray it down and just, you know, in a few days, your yard, little bare spots, it looked just like beautiful sod. Well, okay, I'm going to show you, this is pretty bare spot and everything, but we did put that down, and to be honest with you, most of it just kind of washed away. Okay, folks, it's been about 6 weeks since we put down that Hydro Mousse seed. Yeah, the sod in a can. Yeah. Well, anyway, I'll show you what's going on here. Pretty much nothing. Well, anyway, we seeded it, got some grass growing, and then I seeded it again in the fall, and now it's spring. I'm fixing to throw down some more grass seed on it. But anyway, for the update of sod in the can here, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, this is all pretty bare, all in through here. And like I said, after I sow some more grass seed and stuff, I think a lot of these places will fill in. But it's actually done pretty good. I mean, I don't think I can give credit to the sod in the can. But anyway, we got some grass seed growing on her. Help keep the mud and stuff down, and plus we don't want any of our soil and stuff just to wash away on a heavy rain. So anyway, that's your update on the sod and the can. Okay, well, while we got you on here, I'm going to show you the Hillbilly pool. All right. Come on. So the Hillbilly pool, it's a lot bigger. It takes a lot longer to fill up. As you can see, we have 2 different garden hoses going in this thing, trying to get her full. And just like the little pool, it looks like a pond right now. But we did get most of the leaves and everything out of it, so if it gets a little bit deeper, then I'll be able to put the shock in it and all that, fire the pumps up, start circulating, letting that sand filter do its job. So in about 48 hours, maybe longer on this one because a lot more water, it's going to look just like that little pool up there. We'll be doing some more videos about the Hillbilly pool, doing updates and everything. Like I said, the price of lumber is still so dang high. I mean, it's just really high. Man, sorry about this wind. I hope it's not making too much noise. It's windy out here today, but it's a day off, you know, so gotta do what we can. But anyway, we'll finish getting the pool cleaned up and ready, but when wood prices go down, we'll probably redo this area here, but we'll have a deck going all the way around to over there to where it drops off, and then stairs going down to where the pump and everything is. Then the deck will come all the way back here to the edge of this yard. And I know I need to weed eat. I haven't weed eated yet. Mowed, but hadn't weed eated. So anyway, the deck will be coming back here and all this, and in the same way here, it'll be going from like here right to the edge of the pool. And then when we get over there, we're actually going to build a bigger platform over in there and put a roof on it. That way, if somebody wants to come out here, you know, and it's hot, you know, we'll have a place to probably put like a small refrigerator, you know, stuff like that, and set out of the sun, not be in the sun if somebody wanted to. So anyway, that's kind of update on the pools. We got the Hillbilly pool, we got the sod in the can, and the little pool for the grandkids. So anyway, I just want to let you all know that I love you guys. I love Hillbilly Nation. I mean, you guys are just awesome. I'm gonna sit down here a second and visit with you, okay? Well, we appreciate you guys watching our videos. We sure enjoy making them for you, and we just want to have a good time. We have a good time doing it. And later on, as spring and summer gets here, we're going to be doing some ATV riding, you know, maybe out on the lake, because we are just surrounded here in Ozark Mountains. We just have a beautiful lake, Table Rock Lake. We got beautiful streams and creeks and rivers and all that stuff. And so hopefully we can get you some more scenery of it around here, because it's really pretty. I think you like it. And I have another channel if you're interested in guns, pew-pews. Anyway, I ain't putting any of them on this channel because you never know. One day YouTube might not want us to be shooting guns on here or something like that. So I keep that channel separate from this one. This is kind of like a vlog, but it, you know, right now I don't have time to do every day or something like that, and you guys might not even be interested in my daily life. You want to see what some silly hillbilly's doing every day. But anyway, if you do like guns or whatever, you want to go over and check out my other channel, it's down here in the description, the channels and stuff. It's called Hillbilly Up. So I appreciate if you want to jump over there and check it out too. And of course, we appreciate you guys subscribing. It don't cost nothing. I was always scared to subscribe when I first got on YouTube, because I thought, well, doggone it, I don't even know what that's going to cost me. You know, got other bills to pay. I don't know if I want to be subscribing to these people, you know, paying them money just to watch their stuff. But then I learned, yes, from a younger person, that no, that subscribe just means follow. So anyway, in case you're wondering about that, and if you like the video, then yeah, I appreciate you hitting that like button. And then if you want to see our new videos as they come out, then you can just hit that bell button there, and it's just going to let you know, like next time you're on YouTube, you know, that it's going to say, hey, you know, American Hillbilly's got a new video. So that's it. But we sure appreciate you guys, and we love you so much, and we just thank you guys so much for being a part of Hillbilly Nation. We just want to bring fun and joy, you know, to people. And so, and remember, folks, make someone's day better. You know, somebody in your family, at work, you know. It's easy just to think about it and just, you know, make someone's day better. You'll help them out, and you'll be a better person for doing it, you know. And if you look around you, there's people around, little small things, you know, just saying hi, you know, something like that, you know. Just, you know, that person might be having a rough day. Just make their day better, will you? And anyway, always remember God, family, and country. And if the good Lord's willing and the creeks don't rise, I'll be seeing you guys again. Love ya.